It's the NFL on EA Sports, and everyone's eyes goes to Jahmyr Gibbs. He was unstoppable a week ago with 4 touchdowns. It's the Lions and the Packers, and it's coming up next.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Detroit Lions. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. It's been a great start to the season, back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Here we go. Set.
Now King throwing on first down. Flushed out right. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. The 20. 5. Touchdown, Detroit. Their mobile, agile quarterback. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Lions need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive.
Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? Throwing to start the drive. King shakes off the sack. He can't get him down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Looking to throw. King eluding the pressure. There he goes, right side. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They go play action here on first down. They'll roll him out right. And they work this well upfield across the 35. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. King being chased out left. Now he's loose again. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Looking to throw. King. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown from 17 yards out. And the Lions have 6 to their lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because division games.
And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's King on 1st and 10, escaping the pressure right. And now off to the races, down the right side. Escapes the defender, inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Lions are able to add on to their first half lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in them. In one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on them.
Touchdown, this offense back out there to see what they can do. They'll have a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flushed out right. Now he's into the clear again. Inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Go down, sacked back at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and 10. Off play action. King out to his left. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. King throwing to start the drive.
Oh,
that's
going
to be knocked away and incomplete.
And there on your screen, Charles, the key inactives guys out this week.
And there's never anything good about any injury, but there's a silver lining to them, is that it creates opportunity for someone else on the depth chart. Will they take advantage of it with good play, or have they not prepared well, thinking they'll never get on the field, and they'll go out there and hurt their team?
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. So we've come to halftime after a very, and we will skip the highlights show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. And the half will begin with a touchback. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. A CD. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. King now on 1st down. Flush to his right. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll be taken out of bounds all the way down near the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Gibbs straight ahead. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And they're going to speed things up here. To throw is King. Off play action. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But it's not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is,
it got his man, complete. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Now King throwing on 1st down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine.
Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. Sliding out of the pocket. There he goes, right side. Off to the races. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Rolling to his left. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he's got room. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Back to throw. King dancing to his left. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there's a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. Well, he was a good touchdown.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's King on 1st and 10. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Inside the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. 75 yards. And the Lions are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take it?
Extra point attempt here still to come. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Here are the
I wasn't planning on playing defense for the last 5 minutes, but I don't mind.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Green Bay offense ready to take over.
About to see what my defense is made out.
Time that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Short throw to Musgrave. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 4 receivers on the field. It's 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Richards. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, man, that is just a flat miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
Fielded at about the 28. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Lions will take over. So here are the Lions to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, King. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Fancy footwork at the 45. And that's going to be another 1st down. Good running for him to start the drive. This one, 11 yards. 166 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now a throw from outside the pocket, complete out left. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. King on 1st down, buying time to his left. That is caught by Laporta. And in for the Lions touchdown. Sam Laporta, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Lions continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
Boy, that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt the return. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against, too.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the 1st.
Okay, break.
Looking to throw. Richards. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus,
damn, I accidentally hit the quarterback.
Backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
Crap. I knew it. 15-yard penalty.
So a roughing the passer
Crap.
penalty there, CeeDee.
I didn't think it. That's unforced there. Gave them 15 free yards.
And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And the official won't even think twice about pulling his flag on that one.
Now here's a throw. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw again. Throw
tripped him.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they get him to the ground at the Lions' 20-yard line.
Now.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Musgrave's got it out right.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them for
And the Packers are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
to the goal line, but it's incomplete. This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. And not a good time for the sack on second and goal, a loss of 6. And now it's third down. Back to throw. Richards. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked up by a Fitu Melifonwu. And the Lions are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Well, this game was already decided, Charles. Let's be honest. But now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick them off for the second time.
You're right about that. Things have been going pretty well for them, to put it mildly. But they're still out there hunting for big plays, and get another one right there.
We get a look at Amon-Ra St. Brown as his offense readies for the next drive.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general man.
There he goes, left side.
There he goes again. He's got a full head of steam. The race is on.
And he will get into
They just left me wide open. Like,
touchdown.
they're so worried about the pass that they didn't care about the run.
Incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have
One end zone to the other. I was literally inside that zone.
They're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Now the try here for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Lions are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed pop.
3-0, baby. I'm actually 30. Oh, the first 2 seasons I was undefeated. This is my third season, and I didn't quit no games. Almost lost a couple though. Not this one. This one was over before pretty quickly. What's the practice squad player? Sign from your practice squad. Oh yeah. Before I leave, I forgot to tell you I appreciate you and thank you, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.